All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties. If you're watching live on stream and your streams went down and then came back up, it's because I had to restart everything. Windows error. This happens sometimes where Windows drivers crash during the pre-stream and then my microphone stops working. So I go to start talking to you and it's dead. Dead air. So I had to restart OBS, the capture software, so restart the drivers, and now everything seems fine. So, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? All right. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing all right. Hopefully, things aren't too bad for you during everything going on in the world right now. And hopefully you're ready for some streaming fun today. I know I am. After yesterday's premiere stream of Resident Evil 3 Remake on hardcore difficulty, I actually had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun with the exploration aspect, going around looking for the secret areas, getting all the items, finding creative ways to get past the zombies despite just shooting them, because it's not exactly the most effective thing on hardcore when you got to get 5 to 6 headshots to down a single zombie. At the same time, it's, I would say, easy compared to Resident Evil 2 Remake. Like, Resident Evil 2 Remake was, like, insano hard on hardcore, and this has not been very difficult yet. Now, keep in mind, I'm only about 3.5 hours into it, okay? And the game's about, from all reports, 6 to 7 hours long. So chances are things are going to get way harder today. That's okay. If they do get harder, that's good, I feel. Because I do, like I said, I do feel like it's kind of been not that difficult up to now. So let's see how it goes. All right. Let's see how it goes today on the stream. I hope you guys are excited for more Resident Evil 3 Remake. 3 to 4 more hours here on the stream. I'm actually wearing my Resident Evil shirt. I'll show you guys. Hold on. This shirt I've owned for a very... Oh, what the hell? My webcam is way too small. This is from the Street Fighter session last night. Hold on a second. Let's fix this. Like, wait a minute. That camera's, like, tiny. That should be good. Wait a minute. Okay. So, yeah, I'm wearing my Resident Evil shirt, which I've had for many years. In fact, I owned this shirt a long time ago, and somehow I lost it. So I went ahead and I bought another one online, and that was like 10 years ago. I had this shirt for quite a long time. And usually when I'm playing Resident Evil games, I wear it. Yesterday, I thought that it was in the wash. And then this morning when I was looking through my drawer, I was like, what the? Oh, there it is. So I pulled it out, and we're wearing it today. Pretty cool. I like wearing this whenever I'm playing, obviously, some kind of zombie survival horror game. And now we're playing Resident Evil 3, so it makes perfect sense to be wearing this today. Yeah, I'm excited for more Resident Evil 3 today. I hope you guys are too. Having a lot of fun with the playthrough. Not much frustration. It's actually been pretty good so far, like I said. However, I don't know if we're going to beat it today or not. We might. We might actually wrap it up today, depending on the fact that people are saying it's not very long. There's people online who are like, yeah, I played it on hardcore, died like 20 times. I still beat it in 6 hours. Like, damn, seriously? That's like super short. And if that's the case, we may actually beat it today. But let's see. It's really going to depend on, number one, how much do I explore? Am I really going to go around and continue to look around for all the items like I did in yesterday's session? Number two, how hard of a time do I have with it? So I guess we'll see. All right? I guess we shall see. If it takes 3 streams to beat it, I'm okay with that. We have Monday that's already set aside for it. So if it takes 3 streams to beat Resident Evil 3 Remake, I'm totally cool with that. So yes, today, 3 to 4 hours, Resident Evil 3 Remake. I'm excited. Later tonight, it's my weekly stream of Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3, that is. We're in the midst of a quest line where we've been going all around Vivek, a big-ass city, talking to people and getting all kinds of information before we travel back to where we came from. So, we'll see how that goes. Continuing on in the game today. Tonight. I don't know where the quest line is going to take us, but so far, so good. We've been doing pretty good in it. All right. Tomorrow, we're going to mix things up. After 2 straight days of Resident Evil 3 Remake, we're going to play Neo 2 again. So another major session of Neo 2 tomorrow, which undoubtedly will have a ton of side questing, because we just finished up that major mission where you fight the Owl Boss, which a lot of people were like, oh, I can't wait to see when Phil plays this Owl Boss, because it's like one of the hardest in the game. Everyone has trouble with it. And I did. I think I died about 5 times, but I did beat it. What's hilarious is that I actually beat it by putting on the vest. As silly as that sounds, I was getting my ass handed to me, and then I put on the vest and boom, beat it on the first shot with the vest on. It's the power of the vest, I'm telling you guys. So anyway, tomorrow more Neo 2. And then tomorrow night, my weekly Minecraft chill session. We'll see what I'm doing in that soon. Mr. Primavera actually already sent me the guide of what he would like me to work on, and I haven't even had a single chance to sit down and look at it. Either tonight or tomorrow. I'll have to do that, obviously, before the stream. And then on Monday, it's the big birthday celebration, ladies and gentlemen, because Monday is my birthday. So what are we doing on Monday? All right, first of all, the first stream is going to be more Resident Evil 3. If I don't beat it today, it will be the conclusion of the main plot line of Resident Evil 3 on Monday's stream, okay? If we have extra time, then we'll switch over to Resident Evil Resistance. We'll see what the hell it is with this new multiplayer mode of Resident Evil Resistance. I have no idea what to expect. I have zero information on it. I didn't even look into it at all. So I'll be going in completely cold turkey to see what that is. And that'll be Monday's main gameplay stream, okay? Then Monday night, it's a special birthday celebration in Animal Crossing. That's why I'm playing Animal Crossing on Monday night instead of my normal, it would have been tonight actually, because if you play Animal Crossing on your birthday, apparently there's all kinds of birthday festivities that happens in the game. And my wife's going to be making me a birthday cake, so I'm going to have a piece of birthday cake on the stream while I'm playing Animal Crossing and doing all the birthday stuff. So it should be a really cool and special stream that I hope you guys will join me for on Monday night for my actual birthday celebration, all right? Then, I'm off on Tuesday. Tuesday will be my day of the week where I basically do my in real life stuff, my grocery shopping. I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't actually think I have much that I need to do this week at all. Like last week was crazy. Last week, I had to go to a drugstore or a pharmacy to get a bunch of stuff I couldn't get at the grocery store. And I had like a doctor appointment I had to go to. But outside of that, this week, I don't think I have anything. I was trying to think, like, I think it's just going to be groceries and then just kind of hanging out at home all day with my wife, which is fine. You know, we enjoy spending time together, so I'm okay with that. So we'll see. You know, we'll see how it goes this Tuesday. Then I'll be back on Wednesday with the continuation of Neo 2. All right? And then on Wednesday night, it will be more Call of Duty Warzone. Thursday, up in the air right now, okay? On Thursday, I might do Resident Evil Resistance if I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Or maybe I just feel like playing more of it. If I played it on Monday and I actually liked it, maybe I'll do more Resident Evil Resistance on Thursday. Or if there's really not that much going on, we'll just play more Neo 2 again. So we'll do 2 straight days of Neo 2 if it's required, all right? At this point in Neo 2, I don't even think I'm halfway through the game. So it makes sense to play as much as I can. You know what I mean? Thursday night will be Animal Crossing again. Then on Friday, it's the big new release, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Everyone's super hype and excited for this. I am as well. Really want to see how it turns out. I hope it's good. We really need a good, solid kind of, adventure right now. And I'm hoping for the best for this game, that it turns out really well. In particular, I don't really like Final Fantasy VII's plot. I liked the music, and I liked the actual combat of Final Fantasy VII. The materia system, I actually really enjoyed. I thought it was quite good. But I didn't like the plot of Final Fantasy VII the first time around when I played it in the 90s. However, they've redone the whole game. The plot has been more fleshed out. There's extra characters, there's dialogue, there's backstory, there's all kinds of new stuff added into the game this time. Maybe it'll be really good. All right, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. So we shall see. We shall see this coming Friday. All right, and then what it'll be is a balance between Final Fantasy VII Remake and Neo 2 on the mainstreams, balanced in with all the chill stuff at night. Okay. Excuse me, I'm trying to clear out my throat here. Then for the rest of the month, what can you expect? Well, first of all, people seem to be asking me, am I playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? There's a possibility. I'm not in a rush to do it. I know it's super short. I know it's only about 5 hours long. And right now I'm in the midst of other new releases, so I'm in no hurry to play it. But when we start to wrap up other stuff and maybe people want more variety on the streams, yes, I would consider doing it. There is a Control DLC that came out at the end of March that I have not had a chance to touch yet. I'd like to check that out at some point because I own it. You know, I own the season pass, so I'd like to check that out. Coming up later this month is Trials of Mana. That is the modern remake of Secret of Mana 3 that was never released for English-speaking audiences. It was only released in Japan. So first time ever that game's made available for Western audiences, and it's remade for the modern day. So apparently it has lots of improvements and things. So I'd consider playing that. Okay, that's a strong consideration for this month. In addition, you guys are currently voting on the Viewer's Choice event. All right? And right now, the voting is heated contention. And please, guys, continue to vote. It's not in a situation where, like, just a few votes could tip it. It's true. If a few more people go over and vote for something, it could tip the whole scales of what we play for Viewer's Choice. Keep in mind that the top 2 games in the voting are going to end up being played as playthroughs. All right, the top 2 games. So I hope that you guys will join me for those playthroughs later this month. One of them will definitely be starting up later this month. So please vote. Two ways you can vote. You can type ! Viewer's Choice into the stream chat. That'll bring up the link immediately. Or every 20 minutes or so, the link will automatically pop into the stream chat for you guys to vote. So please do so. Okay? All right. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I want to speak of before we get ready here? Going to the next segment of the pre-stream. Anything else going on right now? I mean, I guess I'll say this. I apologize for last night because last night sucked ass. We were trying to do our weekly Street Fighter stream. Didn't go so well. The game was completely crapped out for some reason. Like, everyone who was trying to play it was having issues where you could only play like one match and then the server would crash and no one could play a game. So I only got to play it for, I'd say, probably roughly an hour of matches, if that. The other half an hour was trying to struggle with getting the goddamn game to work, which it wouldn't work. I don't know what happened there. So I did about a half an hour of Q&A with the viewing audience. If you didn't see that yet, it's live over on DSPGaming. Impromptu Q&A. And again, guys, I gotta say, extra special thanks to everyone because 12 vest streak. That means 12 straight streams. We've hit the tips goal, and I've been able to wear the vest. Okay? And I'm super appreciative of that. Thank you guys very much for your support. Today, if we hit the tips goal on this stream, yes, I will put on the vest. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn on the fan right now. Hold on a second. Here we go. Because today, unfortunately, it's a full sunny day outside. And when this happens, my office heats up a lot. Like, my office gets really hot during days when the sun is beating on the front wall. So I'm a little nervous because it might get really hot in here. And if we hit the vest, if we hit the tips goal, I'm going to wear the vest. And I might get really hot. So I'm turning on the fan on right now. Just in case. So, listen. I'm super grateful that you guys have been so supportive recently, and we have 12 straight streams where we hit the vest goal. This is insane at this point. I'm not expecting this to carry on much longer, quite frankly. Like, I'm a realist, and as much as I'd like to say, damn, it would be awesome if we hit the vest goal every day, I'm not expecting it. I'm not. And it happens. And I'm like, damn, this is crazy good. This is awesome. Thank you guys for the support, okay? So thank you for that. And I appreciate that. So thank you so much, guys. Let's see what happens today. Okay? Let us see what happens today in regards to the vest. Okay? All right. Now, let us go ahead and move on to the next segment of the pre-stream, the gratuitous plugs. Thank you guys for 11 awesome years of allowing me to be a content creator here on the internet and sharing my daily gameplay experiences with all of you. I absolutely love doing this. Gaming is my lifelong hobby and my passion. The fact that I can do this for a living is incredibly amazing. I am definitely one of the most lucky people on the planet because I get to do what I love for a living. And I get to keep doing this even during a worldwide crisis. I'm still able to put out daily gameplay streams and entertain all of you on a daily basis. And I really am grateful and appreciative of that. I realize that there are many, many people that are not in the situation I'm in right now. And I'm happy that you guys have been telling me that my streams are kind of like a light in your day when everything else is kind of going to shit. You can come here and you can hang out with me and feel good and get a little bit of entertainment and kind of forget about all the crap going on in the real world, right? So, let's see. Let's see. Hopefully today's stream once again will give you a smile on your face during a time of, intense stress, right? So all that being said, today I'm a full-time live streamer, even though I definitely have, been around the block and done things many different ways, including being a full-time YouTuber and all of everything. Today I'm a full-time streamer. That means that I'm here 6 days a week full-time streaming for you. That means that I archive all of the daily gameplay streams over on DSPGaming so that you guys can watch them on demand at your leisure if you cannot watch the stuff here. If you like that, if you like the fact that my streams are so consistent, if you like the fact that I put out so much content and you want to see it continue, I urge you to please consider contributing via one of the crowdfunding methods that I'm about to explain on the pre-stream. It's really crowdfunding that is my major source of income and lets me keep doing this for a living. I hope you guys understand that. It's not about ad revenue and views like it used to be way back in the day with YouTube. Today, it's all about you guys supporting me on the streams. That's why I'm so grateful for the vest goal being hit. So many streams in a row is amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support in that regard, okay? Now, all that being said, before I even outline a single way that you can contribute, I want to say up front that contributions are not mandatory on my streams. My streams are 100% free here on twitch.tv and always will be. The reason I stream is because I love video games and I want to share those genuine gaming moments with all of you. The social experience that we have on the stream, the interactions we have every day are amazing. They're super positive. They're fun every day. I can't wait to go to stream. That's completely true. It used to be different. When I was on YouTube, there were days when I was like, oh man, I got to go record today. It's not like that. I get to have fun every day when I work. That's cool. That's amazing. I do this because I love it, and it's because it is my hobby and my passion, not because I make a buck doing it, even though, admittedly, yeah, it is my livelihood. My philosophy is this. If we hang out and we have a good time on a stream, and people are getting something positive out of it, then the support's going to come naturally. After I do this pre-stream and I do these plugs and I explain to you the ways to contribute, I don't have to sit here and harp on it all stream and demand subs and do these kind of crazy things because the streams speak for themselves. You guys have a good time. You're supportive. It works hand in hand. That's how it works, right? So please understand that and know that if you cannot contribute during a stream, please don't feel like the odd man out. Don't feel like, oh my God, this sucks that I can't contribute. It's not like that, all right? Those who can contribute, please, by all means do. You guys are my lifeblood. You're the ones who keep me going. But please understand that in a situation, if you can't contribute, that's not what it's all about. I just want to have fun with you guys. All right? Fair enough? All right. Let's now move on, and let's talk about the ways you can contribute. First of all, I have a Patreon over at patreon.com/darksidefil. This is a monthly pledge account where if you pledge to my Patreon, you can earn personal perks for your contributions. And I will say right now, thank you to everyone who pledged in March. FYI, as of now, you should have all received private messages on Patreon on how to get your monthly perks. Please respond if you would like to get those perks, all right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check it out yourself, patreon.com/darksidefil. All the details are there. And thanks to anyone who gives it a look, and thanks to anyone who considers pledging. I appreciate that. And of course, thanks to all who are current pledgees as well. Also, I have a Teespring store where I sell merchandise, primarily t-shirts, but there's other things on there like stickers and mugs. If you buy something from there, you help me out a little bit, and you get a cool collectible. Give it a look. If you're here live on the stream, chances are you probably want to contribute in a way that you're going to get some recognition during the stream, and in a way that you're going to have some interaction with me. So if you either cheer with bits or you subscribe to this channel or you tip me during the stream, I will give you a live shout out during the stream. Okay? Please, if you're going to try to get a shout out, be in line with the stream rules. What that means is no insults. Don't try to get me something that's going to get me to say something, that's going to get me in trouble here on Twitch. Don't derail the stream with a giant paragraph of off-topic crap. No giant long stories that are derailing. No, you know what I mean? Like no song lyrics. It's just common sense. You know, try to be on topic, try to be positive, and we're going to have a good time. Most people get it, and the streams are great, okay? At the top of the screen, there's a stream stats leaderboard, which I update periodically with things like the top cheerer and top tipper of the stream. It's another extra way to get recognition. In addition to that, there are running leaderboards built into Twitch for things such as the top cheerer of the week and the top sub gifter of the week. So many ways to get recognized here on the streams. What is the best way to contribute? Very matter-of-factly, everyone, it's tipping. The reason that tipping me helps more than anything else is because tips I get immediately. Those are tips I can immediately put towards a bill, put towards something behind the scenes, put towards the cost of groceries or games. The tips are funds I can use right now. Versus anything else that you contribute is great. And I appreciate all those contribution methods. I'm certainly not looking a gift horse in the mouth if you want to cheer or sub, etc. But those methods have a processing time before I see a positive benefit. You see what I'm saying? While the tips I get right away. So please consider tipping me today if at all you can. And of course, as I've already mentioned, we have a tips goal set up. And if I hit the tips goal, yes, I will put on the vest. The vest has been the craziest running streak ever on my streams. I don't know why you guys like it so much, but I'm going to keep running with it since you guys like it. Yesterday, I put on the vest and did really well in Resident Evil 3. So I guess we'll see what happens today. Okay? Okay. So a couple things about tipping. There's two ways to do it. Below the stream, there's a tip jar button you can click on, or you can type !tip into the stream chat, and that'll bring up my PayPal tips page, okay? When you're on that page, there's two ways you can tip. You can either use a registered PayPal account if you have one, or you can just use a debit or credit card, much like any other method of contribution or any other purchase you would make on the internet, all right? But you may not see that option right away. Sometimes it only shows up if you're on the fully loaded desktop version of that site. So I strongly recommend that you refresh if you're on a mobile device, try to get it to fully load, or just go to a desktop computer if you want to tip via that method and pay with a debit or credit card. Okay? Now, I am looking out for you guys. I am. I want you guys to have a good time and be protected and not get harassed online for your participation in any kind of a streaming activity. So what I want you to realize is the incredible amount of personal information that we probably all have out there on the internet right now. Like just right now, think about your social media, like your Facebook, your Twitter, Instagram. You probably got things like your friends, your family members, places you like to hang out, your interests, maybe where you work, all listed there publicly. And you may not realize it, but that's all information that could be used against you to harass you and your loved ones for pretty much no reason. You might say, well, why would anyone do that to me? Well, because they can, especially in this time that we're going through right now. There are people that get personal pleasure just by screwing around with people. I know that sounds messed up, but there are people who don't focus on positive things in life. Instead, they just focus on bringing down others. Somehow it makes them feel better about themselves. So please understand that. Don't make yourself a target, all right? In particular, if you're a frequent viewer of anyone's stream or a frequent contributor to anyone's stream on Twitch, what you're going to want to do is a few things. First of all, you're going to want to turn off your private messages. You don't want people harassing you with direct messages automatically. There's an option on Twitch to actually make it so that only your friends can DM you. That's what you want to turn on. Number two, if you're going to contribute on anyone's stream, you want to do it as anonymously as possible. That means don't use your real name. Make something up. For example, if you're going to tip me today, do it anonymously. Just say anonymous. No one will know it's you. Or make up a name. Doesn't have to be anything associated with you or your social media accounts. Just do something that no one can tie to you. That way no one can harass you for your contributions, okay? I'm looking out for you. I want you to be all right. I don't want anyone to get harassed because they're participating in anyone's stream online, and that's why I do that PSA every morning on my streams, okay? All right, continuing on. The rules of the stream, folks. I have a set of rules that I follow when I stream on twitch.tv. First of all, I am streaming on twitch.tv, which is a business, and therefore, because of that, I have to abide by all the rules and regulations of said business. I hope you guys understand that. Then I can't just say and do whatever I want. I have to be more careful about that. All right? Please understand that. Now, in regards to my own personal rules, all right, that I have for the streams, please understand that I like to maintain a chill vibe on my streams. What does that mean? Well, I want you guys to be able to come to my streams and relax and hang out and have a good time with games, watch my honest reaction to whatever game I'm playing, maybe have some interaction with me and the viewers. But in general, I want you to use this stream as an escape from all of the stresses and all of the annoyances of real life. We are all going through a very tough time right now in real life with what's going on with this worldwide crisis, all right? I want my stream to be an escape from that. So that's why I try to weed out toxicity, negativity, drama. We're just going to have a good time with games today. Okay, guys? So because of that, there's a few rules that I have in effect that I feel help aid in making the stream a chill place. First of all, politics and religion are two topics that I do not allow open discussion of on my stream. Because of the over 11 years that I've been a content creator, I have found that these topics just derail any kind of gameplay content that I've put out there. Even though sometimes there are intelligent people that can discuss these things in general, sadly, people just seem to get really angry with each other when they disagree on politics and religion, okay? And in fact, these are things that just make my streams kind of devolve into incredible derailment and arguments, and I don't want that on my stream. Now, if I'm playing a game that has political or religious aspects to the plot, that's very different, and yes, then open discussion is allowed as long as it's in context to the game. But in general, most games don't have those topics. Let's not go down that route. Now, in addition to that, I've kind of expanded this requirement recently in regards to discussion of the coronavirus, COVID-19, and the worldwide pandemic going on right now. I'm well aware, of what is going on in the world. We all are. We're all scared. We're all nervous. We want to know what the hell is going to happen. Is the world ever going to go back to normal, etc.? But people are coming here to escape that. People are coming here to join a realm of fantasy and just have a good time and not have to think about that all day. We're all being bombarded in the news and everything by this all day long, every day. We need an escape from it. So please, don't make all the discussion on this stream about it. I'm certainly not going to outright ban that topic for discussion because that would be pretty ridiculous of me. But at the same time, please don't constantly be derailing the stream to talk about it because there are people out there who are already scared to death. We don't need to keep talking about it constantly. Okay, guys? Now, in addition, there are people out there, as I've already mentioned, who are incredibly negative people. All they do, instead of trying to build up positive things in their own lives, they try to build up negativity in others. They try to pull down others and bring them down to their level because it somehow makes them feel better about themselves. Sadly, some of these people have found a way to actually benefit and make a living doing this toxic stuff. They've got YouTube channels that get views and they make revenue on. It's pretty ridiculous, all right? Sadly, I've become the target of this kind of disgusting and negative activity. Every day I find myself and my family members being slandered, defamed, lied about, crazy conspiracy theories being put out on the internet about me, drama stories that are not true or half-truths. Basically, I just want to put out a fun gameplay stream for you guys. That's all I care about, but these people are pretty gross that they just want to constantly be bringing up and doing things that have nothing to do with gameplay content at all. They basically want to make my life a living hell for their own personal benefit. It's pretty fucked up that these people exist and they're allowed to exist. In reality, in a different world, if I wasn't in the situation I were in, I would sue them all for defamation and that would be the end of it. But I can't do that. I'm a positive person who doesn't focus on negativity and I just want to put out fun gameplay streams for you guys, all right? So, we have a strict rule that on my streams, we don't bring these people up because there's two reasons why bringing up this kind of stuff is negative, okay? First of all, it's incredibly derailing to the content. If we're all having fun with a video game and we're having a good time, do we really need to hear about what asshole said something stupid about me today? Of course not. No one gives a shit. So it's derailing to the content. That's one reason why we won't do it. Number two, it gives those people undue attention. You might inadvertently get other people to go check out their garbage, and that's not what we want. We don't want them benefiting from toxicity, okay? So please understand, I'm well aware these people exist. We don't need to hear about who's the latest person illegally stealing my content or restreaming or doing any of this shit. Instead, let's just have a good time with games. It's strictly against the rules to bring up that kind of drama. Okay? Fair enough? All right, good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's now move on to the third and final part of the stream. This is the shout-outs, where I give you thanks for those who have contributed. We update the leaderboards a bit. We have a little bit of fun discussion before we jump into today's gameplay. Okay? So first off, thank you, Harley Quinn, who has subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the sub, Harley Quinn. Elon Jusk gifted a subscription to Liquid Hindo. Congratulations, Liquid Hindo, and thank you, Elon Jusk, for the ongoing support. OG Rascal got the cheering started today with a 100-bit cheer, and he says, is there anything I need to know before accepting moderator status? Yes, the thing you need to know is that you are not offered moderator status, nor will you ever be offered moderator status. So, you should probably get out of your own fever dream here and realize the reality of things. All right? But I do thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Okay. Hideo Kojima tipped me $1.30 and says, will you kiss me with passion? No. I will not kiss you at all. That's horrible. Did you understand that right now, number one, that could definitely transmit the coronavirus. Very dangerous. Number two, I'm married. So the answer is no and no. KSI tipped me $5. Here we go. He says, can you not devour a large slice of cake in front of hundreds of people like last time? You're only asking for trouble and asking to be picked on by trolls. Come on, Phil, use your head. Facepalm. KSI, do you not understand that no matter what I do, these idiots, that's what they do. They take no matter what it is, and they spin it into a toxic negative. Now, if I want to celebrate my birthday on stream, and my wife makes me an awesome cake, and she's like, yeah, I hope you enjoy the cake. You should have a piece on stream and share it with your viewers and have a good time in Animal Crossing. Why should I say, oh, you know what? I can't do that. I can't have fun on my stream because some shithead might make fun of me. Who gives two flying fucks about those pieces of human garbage? I don't. I'm not going to now nerf myself on what stuff I can do on my streams because of these shitheads. Okay? People are like, yeah, we'd love to see a piece of the cake that Cat makes for you for your birthday. We'd love to celebrate your birthday with you and have a good night stream there. So why am I going to say, oh, no, I'm not doing it? Because I'm afraid that some, toxic fucking ninny on the internet might make fun of me. Oh, man, yeah. I'm just going to edit my whole fucking life for them. No, really. I mean, definitely what I should do is just live in a fucking bubble wrap. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap my body completely in bubble wrap, and I'm going to come on stream, and I'm only going to use, like, family-friendly words, and I'm only going to play, like, very, very safe games. Like games where there's no risk involved, no challenge. It's going to be, like, the most PG. In fact, it's not going to be PG stream. It's going to be a G-rated stream. Zero risk, zero reward. Boredom. That's what I'm going to do from now on. All right? These are a great idea, because that's definitely me. Right? Not at all. Stupid is stupid. I'm not going to change my life because of the actions of these shitheads. All right? If I want to have fun on my fucking birthday, I'll have fun on my birthday, especially because last year, I didn't get to celebrate my birthday at all. I was en route to Connecticut during my birthday, so I didn't get to do anything. And this year, god damn it, I want to have some fun on my birthday, so I'm going to. Damn to be the trolls who think that they're going to fuck that up for me. Seriously. So that's my attitude towards it, okay? Savage Beast did a 75-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Savage Beast. Cold Zero did a 101-bit cheer and said something very stupid that I'm not going to repeat, but I'm just going to put him up on the leaderboard as the top cheer of the day. 101-bit cheer. Thank you, Cold Zero. Excuse me. Lego Mario tipped me $2 and says, if the pandemic actually delays games during the summer, will you consider playing the Disney Afternoon Collection or go back to VR to play games like Groundhog Day? Would I consider the Disney Afternoon Collection? Yes. Now, would I play the entirety of the collection back to back? No. What I would probably do is I would break up the games and maybe do one every few weeks. You see? All right, we're going to play some Tailspin tonight, and we'll do this for like 2-3 sessions, and then give it a break, and then go back and do the next one. You see what I mean? Playing the entire collection back-to-back would be disaster. I found when I play too much of the same style of game back-to-back-to-back that people get bored and burn out, and therefore I would not do all of those retro games back-to-back. I would definitely spread them out, okay? Now, as for VR, no, I would not play VR. I've already explained a bunch of times why. Number one, VR is very disorienting to me. I'd say it's about 50-50 if I play a VR game and enjoy it, or if I play a VR game and either my neck hurts, the thing gets too sweaty, or I feel sick to my stomach. That's number one. Number two, VR is too restrictive in the amount of space you need to do it. The few games that I played in VR, half of them I couldn't really do the stuff they wanted me to do. I didn't have enough space in my office. And number three, when I play VR, I can't see the stream chat. So how do I do an interactive stream when I can't see my stream? It's not going to work. So VR is out of the question. How on earth? War go to tip me $1.30 and says, get me a bowl of chili and a large Pepsi. Well, there you go. Another meme from a streamer that I am not, and I don't know why people repeat these memes in here, but whatever. Thank you for this contribution. Excuse me. Ben Boxer tipped me $1. Says, I hope you play Sims 5 if it's a launch title. I feel it'll be the first good chill game of the next gen consoles, and I love a playthrough. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Ben Boxer. I understand what you're saying, and I hear you. All right. Here's the thing. Yeah, maybe I would consider doing it. If Sims 5 is a launch title for the next gen of consoles, yeah, I'd probably check it out. It does seem like something that could be a chill stream, at least for a short-term chill stream, maybe a couple of weeks or whatever. However, it's very doubtful. And the reason I say that is, number one, Sims 4 was a PC exclusive. I don't know if it ever even got ported to the consoles, but I know for a fact it was PC exclusive at launch. And Sims 4 did not do well. Meaning, it did not do well sales-wise. Nowhere near as successful as the previous Sims games. And you don't hear about Sims at all anymore. Like, Sims 4 effectively killed the franchise when you think about it. So, Sims 5, if it ever even does exist, all right, I doubt it's going to be a launch title for console. More than likely, it would be a limited release thing on PC first to see if it does well. And if it makes enough sales, then they would consider porting it over to the consoles. But, it is what it is. Now, if The Sims 5 came out on PC, would I consider it for chill streams? Yeah, I still would. If you guys were interested in it, I would. So let's see what happens. Okay? Continuing on. Christopher Columbus cheered. He says, something disgusting that I'm not going to read. Thank you very much, Christopher Columbus, for the cheer and for saying something disgusting that I'm not going to read. Oh, let's see here. Now, this is hilarious. Someone named China Virus tipped $1 and says, you make fun of people by saying you won't edit your life for trolls, but at the same time, you're afraid to do a house tour. You won't be doing dating missions in games, and you hid your cat for a month. You need to be honest. Sure, I'll be honest, okay? I won't do a house tour, not because of the fact that, oh no, trolls are going to say something, but because previously when I've done house tours, trolls have actually seen things in the videos and used those things to actually concretely hurt me in the real world. I gave this example before, okay? One time, I did a house tour, all right? And I accidentally had a utility bill sitting on my countertop. The trolls contacted the utility company, pretended to be me on the phone, and told them to shut off my power, okay? This is not an exaggeration. This happened about, I want to say 3 years ago, all right? Now, thank God, I have a thing set up that if there's any changes with any of my utilities, I get a message via email. So I got an email saying, thanks for your request to shut off your power. It'll be processed in 2 days. What the fuck? So I called them and I was like, what's going on? They're like, what, you didn't request this? I was like, no. And they're like, okay, we got a phone call saying, shut off your power. I was like, well, that's not me. Someone's impersonating me. And please, let's set up something from now on so that no one can just call in just because they know my address or whatever. So that's what we did. But that's just one example. All right. Over the years, people have found those videos of house tours and done crazy shit as a result of those videos. So I'm sorry, guys. Again, in my previous years being a content creator, I was able to be a lot more transparent and open and share a lot more with you. I can't do it anymore because people are fucking crazy on the internet and do fucked up stuff. I can't, all right? It has nothing to do with, a trolling action. Haha, someone made a video and made fun of me. That's a concrete thing that can fucking hurt me because of something in a video, all right? Now, dating missions in games are my personal preference. I don't feel that they add anything to my content, and I'm old enough that I don't care about them anymore. I'm too mature for that shit, and I'm married, and I don't give a fuck about virtual romance in a video game, so I'm not going to be participating in that kind of stuff in a game. That has nothing to do with trolls at all. That's my own personal preference, okay? Hiding my cat for a month. First of all, I didn't hide my cat for a month. I had a cat for a while before I revealed it to the stream. I felt that if I immediately let you guys know about that stuff during a time when I knew so much shit was going on. For example, I knew during that time period I was going to have a lot of issues going on with taxes. I knew I was going to be making eventually a trip to see my parents. I knew that because of that trip to see my parents that probably I was going to be getting married. I knew a million other things were going on. And to basically tell you guys everything and being fully transparent about that stuff, again, it's not that, oh, a troll would make a video about my cat. It's that I thought people would concretely try to do things to hurt me. What would happen if people knew that I had a cat? Would they try to fucking do crazy shit like break into my goddamn house and steal the cat? You know, I don't know what was going to happen. You guys got to understand something. I've been DDoS attacked. I've been swatted. I've had crazy shit happen to me in real life that I don't tell you guys about because it's scary shit that I don't want people to even know about. So, you know, I have to take these precautions. This is not, oh, a troll made a video about me. This is serious shit, you know, life-threatening shit in some cases. It could disrupt my business. It could disrupt my life because of the things these crazy fuckers do to me on the internet. It's a very different thing than what you think. That's the thing. People just think, oh, you know, it's nothing. It's no big deal. People just gets trolled a little bit. No, my life has been rattled and fucking disrupted many times due to the actions of these crazy ass people on the internet. You don't understand because I don't talk about it constantly because I don't want my streams to be about that. And quite frankly, some of the stuff is scary to the point where you don't want people to even know that it's possible. All right? Just being honest. So please understand that. All right? So no, China virus, stupid racist idiot. No, that's not the case. You're a dumb fuck, but thanks for the $1 tip, you stupid idiot. Okay. Continuing on. Ace H here says, I've never played Final Fantasy VII. I'm aware the remake doesn't cover the entirety of the original. Should I play the original title or the remake? On an unrelated note, the lack of proper fast travel in Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks. All right. First thing I would say, Ace, play the remake first. Reason being, the remake is only about 1/3 of the story of the game. If you play the original game first, and then you play the remake, you're basically going to spoil yourself. All right? So I would say, play the remake first. Then, if you're interested, play the original Final Fantasy VII in its entirety to see the rest of the story. By the way, that's actually what I'm considering doing. Like, I'm going to play the remake starting this Friday. We're going to have fun with it. We're going to play it. And then probably over the summer, I think I want to play the original Final Fantasy VII with you guys as a full interactive playthrough. I think that's going to make it a lot more fun. And since we have just experienced the early story of the game, we'll get to compare the remake, excuse me, with the actual original. Okay? That would be cool to do that, I feel. So let's see. Let us see what happens with Final Fantasy VII. All right, coming up. All right, but that's my recommendation. Elon just tipped me $5. Says if we reach 15 in a row, Jasper has to get a vest. No, he does not. He would not wear a vest. He does not. Trust me, we got him something for Christmas. He freaking hated it. We got him like a little, what the hell was it? At Christmas, that's right. We got him like a Christmas bow tie to put on him. We wanted to have him be on like a Christmas stream with the bow tie on. So we put him on. Dude, he hated it. He immediately was trying to rip it off. He did not want that. The collar is okay. Anything else he doesn't like. So no. Ish O the Sick did a 50-bit cheer and says, happy Saturday, man. Take it easy. Thank you very much. Color Me Kevin tipped me $1. And I don't even know what the hell this means. So I'm not going to say it, but thank you for the $1 tip. It might be a song lyric. I have no fucking idea. This is derailing stuff on my stream. The OG Rascal did a 100-bit cheer. He says, pre-stream, Phil, informative but concise and to the point. Excuse me. Based Black Republican cheer. He says, obviously your fear was unfounded because no one stole Jasper. Well, you have to understand I took a lot of precautions. You know, we had house guests coming by every day, checking on the house, checking on Jasper. We had the neighbors informed. We had our security system on. I'm sorry, but I just got to take these crazy precautions. You know, I have to. There's insane fucking people on the internet that do crazy shit. I don't even want to tell you guys about this stuff. I seriously don't, because there's just idiots who will do crazy shit because they can. Just because they can, they do it. And they know that it fucks with me. So, you know, I'm sorry that you know, again, I don't talk about it publicly, a lot of the stuff, but just understand this, you know, the shit that I go through on a daily basis because of these fucking assholes. All right? All right. Lego Mario tipped me $1. Said, I know you and Cap been watching playthroughs. Have the playthroughs been any different than when you played them? You notice things you didn't see when you played them. Yes. Absolutely. In fact, okay, I was watching this playthrough of BioShock. And for those who've seen BioShock or played BioShock, you know that the phrase, would you kindly, is a phrase that is very important to the plot of the game. I won't spoil why for those who've never played BioShock. But basically, this phrase is super important, okay? I noticed that in the opening cutscene of BioShock, would you kindly is on the package that you, the character, I think his name is Jack, has on the plane before the plane crashes. I never knew that. I was like, damn, that means the entire beginning setup is all part of the plot of the game, but you wouldn't know that until you've at least played through the game once. See? And I think that's how BioShock works, is it's a game that when you play it the first time, it's really good, but if you either watch someone play it again or you play it a second time yourself, you understand a lot more about what's going on in it. You're like, okay, now I see what was going on here, because there was a lot of things in the plot that are tricky, okay? So there you go. Thank you for the dollar tip, Lego Mario. Rob, what's going on, man? He tipped me $5. Is there any way to donate channel points? I have over 68,000, but I can't really use them in chat because of my physical impairments. Surely most people in chat would put them to better use. Rob, most people in chat have a ridiculous amount of channel points. I don't really have a way to redeem many of them. The best way that people usually do is a highlighted message, or you can get a colored version, like black and white, or a different color version of an emote, or you could put sunglasses on an emote, stuff like that. But most people have a ridiculous amount of channel points saved up, and there's not really much to use them on. Right now, the only running game that I have that you can use them on is Street Fighter, where you can pick the fighters that I'll use that night. But outside of that, not very many other opportunities to use them. Maybe later this year we'll find some games where there could be more interactivity, where people can use channel points to choose stuff. But for now, you're in the same boat as everybody else. Everyone has a ton of channel points saved up, and they can't really use them. No, channel points are not transferable. That is, not me. That's Twitch that designed the channel point system. And sadly, there's no way to transfer around those points right now. Actually, I appreciate the fact that you would even consider, wanting to give those to somebody else who maybe could make better use of them. That's very nice of you. But as of my knowledge, no, there's no way to do it. Thank you very much for the $5 tip, and it's good to see you today. Lego Mario, tip me another $2. He says, do you remember the prices of any games that you bought this year? What would you consider being bang for your buck so far? There hasn't been a lot this year. Out of all the new releases this year, there was what? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Let's see. The Mega Man Collection, Mega Man Zero Collection, Doom Eternal, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Call of Duty Warzone, Neo 2, Resident Evil 3 Remake, and the only other real games that I played were retro stuff like Mass Effect 2, right? So in reality, I've played very few new releases. Now, if you're talking bang for your buck, so far, I think the game that had the most content so far was Dragon Ball, right? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was a very lengthy game for, it was an RPG style game with action-based combat in it. Neo 2 is probably going to end up being the longest game out of all of them. I think people are saying I'm not even halfway through the game yet, and I think I'm something like over 20 parts in. So you figure by the time I'm done with this game, it's probably going to be 50, 60 parts. That's going to be a super long playthrough, right? The Mega Man Zero Collection is cool because it's 6 games or something crazy like that? I've only played through 2 of them, and admittedly, the games are short. Like, the games can be beaten between, 5 to 6 hours, but there's 6 of them. So that's also good value, considering the fact that I think it was only $30 or something like that. But there's other games too. I don't know how long other games are going to pan out to be that are coming up. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, a lot of people are saying is only 40 hours long. But some people were like, nah, if you actually do all the side content and you take your time with this stuff, it could actually be longer. So I don't know. I would say Longest game so far this year was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but I'm still playing Neo 2, so Neo 2 may be the best value for your dollar, but considering that Neo 2 is all repetitive combat, maybe you would say, it's actually not worth that much. I don't know. It's up to you, really. Subjective. All right, hold on one second, guys. I have to blow my nose. I'm going to blow my nose. I'll be right back to continue with the pre-stream. Give me a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, there's two phases of the year where really I start to get bothered in my sinuses. The first is usually January because that's when it actually gets the coldest here in Washington State. And that's when the heat turns on a lot. And when the dry heat is constantly turning on, usually my sinuses get messed up. And that did happen in January, incidentally. And now that we're hitting spring and everything outside is starting to bloom and grow, and this is the second time of the year when this happens. So I've been waking up, I'm all gunked up and my nose is bothering me. I got to blow my nose and, it's this time of the year. Okay. Let's give shout outs to the top cheerers of the week, guys, okay? In 10th place, it's Fly Eagles Fly, and he's actually tied with Bagel Goose and Ryan. So technically a triple tie for 10th would actually be a tie for 8th place. Thank you, guys. In 7th place, we got German Handicap. We have a triple tie for 4th place between Mr. Papavera, Sazzy Paz, and Delancius. Then in 3rd place, we've got Savage Beast. In 2nd place, we've got Shadow the Hedgehog. And in 1st place, cheering for the week, we've got Magnus Flamebeard. So thank you guys very much. Now, also, thank you to the following people who have gifted subscriptions for the week. We've got Bad Guy 42399, Jokes Etc., the OG Rascal, and Doodly Dread, who all gifted a single sub. We've got Big Papa Phil, X Danish, and Mike 30 EFC, who all gifted 2 subs each. St. Mark and Snoutfoot each gifted 5 subscriptions each. And Bishop of Mercy, very generous, gifted 9 subscriptions to the channel so far this week. Very, very nice. All right, so guys, a couple things. Number 1, please continue to vote on the viewer's choice stuff. All right, it's very important you keep voting. We got voting going for roughly another week in that before we end those polls, and then we determine what games are going to be played. That's very important to the schedule for this month. Number 2, please consider contributing today if you can. I appreciate everyone who already has, including Cold Zero is the top cheerer. KSI is the top tipper. In fact, let's also check sub count while we're doing this, right? We've gone up to 728 subs just on this pre-stream, so thank you guys for that support. If we hit the tips goal for today, first of all, I'll put on the vest, which has been the running thing that I do. You guys seem to love me putting on the vest for whatever reason. And I will hit the vest streak of 13 straight streams where we hit it. Obviously, I'd love to keep the streak going. So guys, consider tipping today if you can to make the vest goal, to make the stream, I can't even speak, to make the tips goal happen. All right? That would be pretty sweet. Fair enough? All right. Thank you guys. Let's take a quick break. I'm going to go use the restroom. And then when I come back, it's time to continue on Resident Evil 3 Remake. Let's see where it goes from here. If you remember, I'm on the run from Nemesis. I just gotten, I believe, to a new safe room and a new area. And we're on the run trying to basically distract Nemesis so that Carlos and the other survivors can escape on the train. But I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to find out. All right, guys. Thank you. And I will be back in just a few minutes with Resident Evil 3. See you then.